Here's our song for the day. 2, ready, and... Alright, that's better. Welcome to our Ukulele Pros lesson. Today I'm Terry Carter, and today we are doing a little bit of music reading in a song called Walking Tall. I know music reading may not be the most exciting lesson and you may not be that good at it, but if you know me, all my students, this is something that I push, and it's my goal to make sure that you understand how to read music. This is a song I wrote for actually one of my guitar books, Rock Like the Pros, and it's used in a bunch of colleges, Santa Monica College, USC, Miracosta College, Los Angeles Trade Tech College. It's used a bunch of schools that I work at, and I pulled this from it just for you today. If you remember, we did a music reading hymn last week, and it was in the key of G major. Well, this one's also in the key of G major, so we will talk about that. If you're interested in more step-by-step instructions, I have a bunch of courses, level 1, level 2, some blues courses at my ukulelethepros.com site, and that is a membership site, 30 days free. Just revamped it. It launched, a new site launched yesterday. Really excited about it, so check that out if you want to, a little bit more step-by-step lessons, if you're a beginner, intermediate player. All right, so let me show you what we're going to be learning today. I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to show you the whole piece of music first, and you can just kind of take a look at it if you want. Take a picture of it. So there's our whole piece of music now. And then what I'll do is, I'll do a couple things. One, I'll do this split screen again. All right, so there that is. And then we'll break down each line one by one, all right? So let's play it together real slow, slower than that backing track was, and just see how you do. So sight read this with me. I'll help you out. Your first note is right here on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. That's a D note. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, and is 3, 4, and 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, and second line, and 1. Now here's those 8th notes. And then end on a chord. All right, so let's break it down line by line first. What I want you to remember is this is in the key of G major. And we talked about this key before. G major has 1 sharp, and that's F sharp. So the notes are G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. And I'm going to play it right here in the 2nd position of the ukulele. What that means is I'm not going to go lower than the 2nd fret, meaning 2nd position. And I'm going to start on the G note that's right here on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. I'm going to use my 2nd finger, so that's G. Then I'm going to use my pinky on the 5th fret for A. 1st string, 2nd fret, B was my 1st finger. C on the 3rd fret was my 2nd finger. D with my pinky on the 5th fret. And then this song actually does go up 1 more note to E here on the 7th fret. So let's just do that. 2, 3, 4. So we got G, half notes. Now A. Now 1st finger on 1st string, B, C, D, and then E. Now let's come back. So we'll hit E again. So E, slide your pinky down to D, 5th fret. Now C, now B. Now your A note on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Now G. Now the next note, remember I said F sharp, so we're going to do F sharp here on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. Then I'm going to reach up to E here on the 3rd string, 4th fret. That note's not even in the song. And then The lowest note we play here is D on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Then we'll walk it back up to E, 2nd string, 2nd fret for F sharp, and then stop on the G note. So let's do the scale like this. So up to the E, all the way up to this E, and all the way down to this D. Okay, you're only gonna hit this one note once here, this E here. Also, same thing with this low D one time, right? So here we go. This is your G major scale. This is something you should have memorized, even if you don't want to play the song. This is just a great scale to have memorized. So here we go. Half notes, so 2 beats per beat. 1, or note, 2, 3, 4. So we got G, A, B, C, D, now up to E, back down to D, C, B, now A, 2nd string, G, F sharp, E, now D, back to E, F sharp, and then last note, G. Alright, so now let's try it with quarter notes. So instead of half notes, quarter notes. So da dee da da. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your G major scale. Can we do a little faster? Da dee dee da dee. 1, 2, 3, and. How about one more time? Just what the heck, a little faster. Dee da dee da dee da. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Alright, now in theory, because you can play that scale, you should be able to play this song. Let's throw up the first line of music now. So this is our music notation, no tab for this lesson. I will walk you through it, but no tab. Let's play this line here, okay? Let's do it with the backing track, just these 4 measures. So here we go. And then we bring the backing track up, and 2, ready, and. Alright, stop right there for that, for now. Okay, so stop right there. Alright, so what we got here is our first measure here. Boop, right there. We start with a D, quarter note. You should know where that is from the scale, 3rd string, 2nd fret. Then we go to G, 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then B, 1st string, 2nd fret. And that's just your G triad, right from your chord. D, G, B. And the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice this note right here is a half note, which gets 2 beats. All right, moving on to measure 2, which is right here. There it is. It's going to go A. Remember, A is on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Back to B, 1st string, 2nd fret. And then G. So let's play that. Measure 2. 2, 3, 4. So. All right, first 2 measures right here. These 2 measures. 2, 3, 4. And. Measure 3, right? There is it. Boom, there. We're going back to first, same as the first measure. D, G, B. Exactly the same. So here we go. Measure 3, ready, and. Now measure 4 is going to sound like this. What notes are those? D, up to E, and then back to C. So D on the 5th fret, 1st string. E on the 7th fret, and then back to C. Let's try that measure 4. Ready, and. And my finger in here is pinky, pinky, and then 2nd finger on the C note. Let's try it again. Ready, and. All right, let's try this whole thing now. The first 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. 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 Great. That might take a little bit of practice. Let's try the first 4 measures again with the backing track this time, okay? So here we go. I'll count you in. 1, 2, ready, and... All right, that's the first half of the song. Hopefully you got that. All right, now moving on. Let me pop up the second part of the song. Let's play this, what's on the screen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Now it's all the same. Now here's measure 3. Check this out. The only thing that changes is those last 2 measures. So that's it. Everything else is the same. So if we start here at measure 1 of this line, it's D, G, B again, same thing. Measure 2 right here is A, B, G. We've seen that. Now, check out this measure right here. Now we have some eighth notes. It's going to sound like this. So, what we're doing here is doing C, first string, 3rd fret, to B, here on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And those are eighth notes. So 1 and 2, quarter note here on beat, where is it? 2, the A. So C, B, A, and that's the rhythm. 1 and 2. Now the next part of it is exactly the same. 3 and 4. So it's just the 2 licks that are the same. So this measure only, whoop, right there, measure 3 is going to sound like this. Ready, and... Notice there's no slurs, so it's not a pull-off, just picking each note. Then, the last measure is going to be a D, D, that's an octave, D, D. So D, 1st string, 5th fret with my pinky, D on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, that's an octave, D, D, and G, last note, 2nd string, 3rd fret. So let's just play this right here, these last 2 bars. 2, 3, and... Alright, let's check this whole line now. Alright, this is the last 4 measures of the song, which is measures 5 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... And now here it is, and... Okay, now let's try the entire song. So I'm going to put it up, first of all, just right here on this screen so you can see all of it. I don't know if this is better than the flip where I have 2 screens on our page here, but this at least you can see everything. So let's try the whole song, no backing track yet, just nice and slow. From the top. Now, this is your tempo right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... All right, now if we bring up this again, oh, that's not it. Does it? No, I gotta take this away. There we go. All right, there we go. If I bring this up, it helps break the song up and you can see both the top and the bottom. Now what I want you to notice is there's some notes that go above the chords here. So let me bring myself back in here. There's some notes that go over these chords. So G, at the chords that accompany the song. Those chords don't have anything to do with the notes. Now, sometimes the chord and the note are the same, but this is the accompaniment part. So this is something that you could have another ukulele player, a guitar player, a piano player play along. So you'll notice if I strum the chords and sing this melody line, how nice they go together. There's my first note. Da, 2, 3, and da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, da, dee, da, da, dee, da, 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 dee, da, 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 da. That's the accompaniment part. So let's try it with the backing track now, and in the backing track you hear the bass and the guitar is giving us that accompaniment pattern that you see on the screen. Okay, so here we go. 4 clicks and we are in. 1, 2, ready, and. Second line. Let me bring myself back in. All right, so there is our song, Walking Tall. I hope that you enjoyed that lesson, got a little bit out of it, not only the scale, but also a little bit with the music reading. Let me check in real quick to see if I can see any comments today, and we'll call it a day. So just give me a second. Okay, so I see Carol's here from France, and my wife is here, Heather. So thank you for checking in. Nice to hear from you. And as always, we will see you in the next lesson.